racing hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number. 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
All right, everybody, welcome. Round 2, race 1 of the 2025-2026 NASRA Cup Series as we get ready to get underway here at beautiful Darlington Raceway. The lady in black calls the NASRA Cup Series drivers and says, come race. Can you tame the lady in black? As we go 146 laps this evening for round 2, race number 1 of the NASRA Cup Series playoffs. Got 22 guys in the field as we get they're starting to grid up. And we're getting ready here. We're going to start calling off the grid. And give me just a second and we'll start calling off the grid as you watch, look, and see who won the pole.
Yes, so Mr. Justin White, welcome everybody to the NASRA Cup Series. We are in crunch time in the Racing League, and of course crunch time equals qualifying positions. You want to get it done on our 22 strong grid here this evening. There, Mr. Justin White lining up, of course, on your pole as his driver's going to get ready will be the old T Bruce there with Peyton Johnson next to him. We'll go over to the second row here this evening. Roger Diebold there with Randy Nichols will be lining up next to him. Interesting row between those two gladiators here this evening. Further over, we're going to be moving it.
Hang on, we're not going green.
to row 3 there with Matt Cherry. Solid performance of Matt Cherry of recent runs here in the NASRA network there with Joshua Rodriguez next to him in P6. Row 4, we'll turn over to the El Pookie there himself there, Mr. Jeff Mack there with Trevor Williams. So look out for that number 17 as well too, being quite strong in recent races there. Jonathan Caulfield and the Tiny Horse will line up. I know 2 other top guns next to each other here from the NASRA 360 Racing Network. And row 5 over to row 6 at the moment there. Cody Knott, the boss mans of NASRA Racing Network there, and the Triple J there of Jeffrey Johnson. Another one to look out for, I'd have to say, late into these races there from Brandon Broadford, the Double B there with Mark Caulfield alighting alongside him there for 13th and 14th. Over to row 8, we're going to see Tony Burleson and Lightyear and Beyond, Buzzy Mongold. Expecting him to have a night charge through the field there late of the races. Andrew Olowski and Matt Holmes will line up on P17 and 18 on row 9. Switching it over to row 10, Kevin Edwards and Drew Ballesteros will be lining up there. And not too many more rows to go after this one. Dan Hagen and Lau Besser with a different livery here tonight for the man from California on the final spots of our grid here this evening. Mr. Justin White.
Sorry, I was running race control waiting on Wesley, the second best announcer in the NASRA series. I still claim I'm the best. He can fight me on those.
You're
words.
here.
But, handling a few little business. Got to hand out a few EOLs and whatnot as we get this thing ready to roll. Here's your race information for this evening. Stage 1, lap 25 with a caution. Stage 2, lap 75. Completion of these laps now. Completion of lap 75. Stage 3, total laps 146. 5 total sets of tires. Now that means one set on the car, 4 lane into pits, 75% fuel limit, which means these guys will have to pit at some point tonight. I hope they'll have to pit before the end of stage 2. We'll see how that plays out. I always like to play with the gas a little bit. Always cause a little bit of a pit strategy. You see that sun glaring off of these cars as these guys barrel off down into turn number 3. As we get ready for this lap right here, maybe Dean can put us in the cockpit. You will see the glare as these guys barrel off down into turn number 3. Look at the temperature, 82 degrees. Wind is very calm. It is a clear condition, not a cloud in the sky tonight. Track temp's 83 degrees, and it will get a little bit hotter before it starts to cool off. And then it'll go into a transition of nighttime, and that's where you'll see the action come in.
Oh, the calm before the storm is what you're telling us at the moment there, Justin?
Yes, sir.
Right, you can see at the moment on board from the lights of Peyton Johnson. Trying to get a little bit of temperature in those tyres, as you would be expecting there, as you said. The sunlight peeking over here. The lady in black is going to tame some of those drivers as they go down the Boeing back stretch. Getting ready to go green.
See the glare?
Green. There it is. Yeah, exactly.
There's the glare. You can see it. It's even worse in the car. But as these guys come off and get these things ready to go, Tristan Bruce was on the pole. He will bring us to the green flag. Barney has it in his hand. Pace car pulls off. And let's get round number 2 underway.
Yeah, playoff time too. Justin. Important time. Can't make too many mistakes here this evening. No cheat codes, remember, as well. Barney, wave the flag!
Green flag is out. Looks like the outside road did not go as these guys fan out, trying not to run over each other. We'll have to take a review of the restart and make sure it was clean.
Yep, got to do some side work as well, too.
Yeah, wheel spin will be prevalent tonight. There will be wheel spin. 900 horsepower under these things. Yeah, look at these guys. Who was that?
Randy Nichols got to go on the inside there, take evasive maneuvers, and he got that dogfight all sorted out. You'd have to say, I'd have to say this is almost a dogfight, isn't it, really? If you're talking about Darlington, my friend.
900 horsepower. 900 horsepower underneath these things. These things have basically unlimited horsepower with a very limited grip. So, and we all know the lady in black is like a cheese grater with tires. It eats them for breakfast. Oh, somebody else already getting loose, coming off of turn number 2. Looks like that's Trevor Williams.
Yep.
Yeah, see him. He's down there low, going to blend back in. He got loose coming off the corner. I'm telling you, this car is going to be loose. We start this race. Track temps already went up a couple degrees. We were at 82 or 82. Now we're back up to 84. It will get a little warmer as these cars hit the pavement. but we are transitioning to the nighttime.
Might have to get rid of some of those catch fences as well too. They're blocking out cameras there, Justin. Talk to the
Dane hanging off the pace there a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're looking at Pookie right now.
There's the
He
flash.
is probably one of the best here. He's consistent. He's smooth. Knows how to save his tires, because saving that right rear is going to be key to a long run. Ooh, his Cherry gets in the wall just a little bit.
Smooth operator for old Pookie.
Yep.
He's up 3-2.
Interesting. Yep, interesting fact. You see the dotted line at Darlington? The original plan for Darlington was the cars to run under that dotted line, and the upper groove was to be the actual buffer. But for some reason, these race car drivers have found that upper groove to be faster.
Oh.
And now we have Darlington in its egg shape, and this just the upper groove, the top groove, just seems to be prevalent. Tristan Bruce still leads this as we start lap number 5.
Yeah, don't break my camera there too, Bruce. Well, probably will ask Peyton Johnson not to break my camera. It's hanging on the side of his number 23 Chevy as he's led a few more laps in this race here. We are in stage 1. We will go to lap 25 to complete this one. There'll be a caution. Have a look at Cherry and Murph now. Battle for P3.
Yeah, these guys, side-by-side racing here at Darlington is very, very tricky, especially off into turn number 1 or turn number 2. Look, it gets really tight right there off of turn number 2. That outside exit wants to pull you to the wall, and you got to put a little bit more wheel into it, but you're afraid to put too much, because if you put too much wheel, it will make you pay.
Dollbods are going to be watching on at the moment. They're seeing this battle, obviously, for P3. Merck's up 4 places. As you said, look out for old Pookie. He knows how to handle this track here at Darlington. Matt Cherry behind him. We know Matt Cherry's got some serious pace. Take it away from the fence there, Matt Cherry. You don't have too much pace there, rubbing the sponsorship off the side of your livery. And as you can see currently at the moment, we're on board with Roger Diebold. Could be a little bit of shifting going up the front there. Tristan Bruce still leading this one, my friend, but he is on a massive attack there for Peyton Johnson.
Yep, looks like Peyton Johnson is applying the pressure all over the back of Pookie Jr. or Tristan Bruce, as he is trying his best to figure out the best way to get off the corner. As you see, Peyton, he kind of went high off turn 1 and then turned it down off the track to get the run into 3, but it's just not going to be there, not going to be enough. Oh, he's going to try up underneath him as we got a battle for the lead here off of turn number 4. Coming to the line, looks like Tristan's going to have the pull on the outside with a little bit of momentum. Peyton Johnson refuses to give it up, still under fire. These guys are going at it side by side. The paint schemes or the liveries, as Dean likes to call them, kind of bringing back some old school vibes here of Ward Burton and Days of Thunder, or actually, let me rephrase, not Days of Thunder, Kyle Petty and his Mellow Yellow scheme. Peyton Johnson's going to get the edge here, going off into turn number 1. He's probably going to get the position here as he sends it off down in there for the slide job.
I think
as he clears them, and we got a new leader.
There it is. Finally, you can see that little graphic that popped up. In fact, we got a new leader in voice, as much as you wouldn't like to say that they're Justin White, but the lead anchor of the NASRA 360 Racing Network is Mr. Wesley Outland. Mr. Wesley Outland, do you have a copy?
I do. I just got hooked up. Give me about 2 minutes,
right,
and I'll be right with you. I need to go run to. I need to go make a pit stop myself.
Yeah,
so,
all right.
Yeah,
Wes is
right
going to
back.
go down there and murder a brown snake or something
Dean
like
likes
that.
to call him the lead announcer. I say he's the second best announcer, but it'll be a discussion and an argument for another day.
He'll be with us in a minute.
Opinions vary, Justin. I'm sorry. No.
Have a look at the Mario Kart, Mr. As Wesley like to call him, from Mr. Cheesehead here. This is a tiny horse, Ryan Johnson, because he's from the cheese state there of Wisconsin. And Mr. Mario is looking to engage in the Mario Kart game. What is it, the bullet or something he can jump on? Really, that's what he needs. And look out for him. Tiny horse, always finds a way to podium.
Tiny horse will make his way to the front here as we close down halfway through stage number 1. Yes, these stages are a little bit shorter than typical NASCAR. We're only running about 200 miles, 225 miles, while NASCAR runs 400 to 500 miles, so they can extend out their laps. So remember, we have less fuel, less tire, and we have shorter stages. So stage 20, lap 25, completion of 25 will be the completion of stage 1. And you kind of want to be inside that top 10. You want to score stage points. In the playoffs, you'll find out stage points are key. Nichols is going to get around Joshua Rodriguez here. Rodriguez got tied off of the corner off turn number 2.
He's in trouble
Johnson is going to try to jump on him too.
Yep, Johnson will take that opportunity. It says, you make one little mistake around here, my friend, the lady in black will punish you. And he will essentially do that. Look out for Rodriguez and Caulfield, where you see Rodriguez just dropping a place there. But Caulfield says, hey, anything those two drivers can do up the road, I can do as well.
Yep, Caulfield trying to capitalize on Rodriguez here. Rodriguez is struggling right now and get a handle on his car as Caulfield puts him under attack again as they barrel off in turn number 3. Now, as I was mentioned, he's going to get a little bit of door banging action right there off turn 3 and 4. Does Caulfield going to have the pull? Nope, Rodriguez is going to have the momentum off turn 4, and going to defend the position for now. But I was mentioning that track temp earlier. It is now 89 degrees. Caulfield into the wall a little bit. Track temps went up. I told you this car, when these tracks, once you get some temperature, once your cars start running around the track, they will gain temperature. The track does. And then as the day goes on, it will cool off slowly.
Are you playing God with the weather conditions up there at the moment, Justin?
A little bit, yes, sir. I am a little bit. I'm trying to create some fun racing. some realistic atmosphere here. Because we could set it to 80 degrees and just let it run, but it just doesn't work that way.
Why don't you set it to 180 and see how they can handle those tires essentially melting?
Let's see how they handle these things.
Race recap at the moment. We're green so far. 10 to go, gentlemen. Peyton Johnson leading there from T. Bruce. Bit of a switcheroo between the top 2. Aside from that, Jeff Merck up 4 positions in that P3 there, with Diebold, Randy Nichols, and Tiny Horse making up 4 places in P6.
Yep. And then, of course, you see Josh Rodriguez, Jonathan Caulfield, Trevor Williams, and the Triple J, Jeffrey Johnson Jr., the guy who had a walk-off win last week to make it to this round of 12, is complete your top 10 for the stage 1, but we're not quite there yet. As we've had one car retire for the evening, Kevin Edwards has pulled his car behind the pits and exited the session. He says, I've had enough of the lady in black. Where's the McDonald's?
Exit stage right. Exit stage right for Peyton Johnson. Go ahead there, Wes.
I'm here now, me lads. Johnson in the lead. Bruce right behind him. That's right there for second. As boy, I come right into this thing hot and heavy at Darlington. And Justin, you just got to love this racetrack. And with this type of race car, man, it takes me back to Ricky Craven, Kurt Busch, the amazing finish.
Yes.
Just a great car.
The great car. Well, I was mentioning these 2 front cars here. It's got Ward Burton vibes and Kyle Petty vibes.
Kyle Petty. Yes.
I like these guys are fully encasing and taking on this Gen 4 and this whole retro thing that goes with it. A lot of these cars, if we'll maybe here later in the broadcast, we'll flip through everybody's paint scheme to kind of give them a little bit of airtime, because I know these guys spent a lot of time on these things. They spent some time and some effort and some money to put these things together, and they are neat. Ooh, as Peyton Johnson gets into the wall a little bit, he's going to be under fire from Tristan Bruce off turn number 2. Bruce had looked to the inside off turn number 3.
Thought about it. Bruce down to the inside. Up highest, Johnson in the middle, yellow car. By the way, if you're listening live on CRN, we're back after coverage of baseball. And we have now the NASRA Cup Series and the playoffs continue. Look at this battle now with Johnson on the outside. Battling, getting around Bruce. Stage points all on the line. Obviously, a little slap off the Darlington stripe. Hang on there from the Boeing back stretches. Bruce got a little scare there now, Justin. He'll go for the high side.
As he's looking for the lead off turn number 4, Peyton Johnson's going to have the pull as we close down 23, 3 laps to go for the stage.
It's one of these racetracks where, honestly, a Darlington stripe is not a bad thing. You might have to use the wall to help get a momentum advantage on some of your competition. Nonetheless, 4, making 3 to go now. Dean, they're in turn number 3 and 4, and Johnson and Bruce are going at it like they're the only two on the racetrack.
Well, they are, yeah, until the moment, unless you go back to 2 seconds to Jeff Merck. So they're obviously eager to get that stage 1 victory coming up very soon at the moment there. Over to you guys. I'm going to leave you guys with it. You're the professionals. I'll just point the cameras at the right direction.
He's just going to leave us, though. He leaves us sometimes, you know.
I do. Actually, the big boss, is wanting to talk to me. So I'm actually being called to the principal's office myself later.
Justin's
so.
in trouble. Yep. What have you done, Justin?
I don't know. Tristan Bruce gets into the wall a little bit. Is he going to have the momentum pull off turn number 4? No. Peyton Johnson will lead this lap as we come to 2 to go for the stage.
Final laps remaining. Here comes the yellow car now back under attack by Bruce. Up on the high side, a little sideways there for a minute. Working down the back straightaway. Tires might be gone, Justin, on the leader's cars. As they come to 2 to go, Bruce to the inside on Johnson for the lead, and he's in the fence out of 4.
Johnson in the wall. Johnson's going to try to crossover, back up underneath him. Not going to be there. Decides to give it to him. Tristan Bruce out the lead. Final lap of stage number 1.
Final time. Track just over a mile. The egg-shaped Lady in Black, the Darlington Raceway, they're going to be there at the track that's nicknamed Too Tough to Tame for NASCAR this weekend. Down the Boeing back straightaway, which used to be the front stretch, into turn number 3 and 4. Look at Bruce staying in tow up against the outside wall on the high side. You drive that way at Darlington. Here they come. Bruce, Johnson, and others cross the line. Stage 1, give it to TV.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Boeing. Yep. Yeah, the Boeing 747s, the Boeing back straightaway. That is the sponsor here at Darlington. They'll sponsor anything, right? Today, Justin, they'll do, you know.
That's correct.
So that's the sponsor there. So. Oh. What an opening 25 laps went by quickly, and what a job there, Justin, by Tristan Bruce. I mean, Johnson, I think, was a contender until he tagged the wall, and when he did, TB was not going to be denied, and he gets himself a stage win here in the playoffs. Yes.
Yeah, everybody starts this round equal tier.
Yeah, there
Points
it
are
is.
even. Points are even. It all comes down to performance in this round. No playoff points transfer. And here's the reason before everybody gets on their horse about why we do this. We got 18 races in the regular season, correct? We got,
yes.
That's 18 times 2, that's 36 stages. That's also 18 ways to win. 18 times 3 is how many points?
24.
There you go. 36 plus 24. Somebody could literally earn 36 playoff points and not even have to race in the Elite 12 to make it to the Championship 6. That is why we do not allow playoff points to transfer after round number 1. It doesn't make sense. Somebody could come in and sandbag it and win everything and be in the Championship 6 and not show up for the entire playoffs.
This is the Elite 12 semifinals, and remember, this is the final time we're going to see the Gen 4 car, because beginning next week at Richmond, Talladega, to the finale at Auto Club in April, there will be the next-gen car to determine the championship.
Correct.
If you're one of these 12 drivers that are trying to get to the championship round and you haven't got a lot of seat time with the next-gen car, I would recommend, Justin, getting on your server when you're not running the NASRA Cup Series and trying to get acquainted with this next-gen Cup car, because I think it's going to be paramount to determine who's going to be the champion.
Yep, this is the Cup Series, and we drive very difficult vehicles in the Cup Series. Gen 4, Gen 6, Next Gen. These are probably the 3 hardest cars to handle on the service when you're dealing with ovals.
And not to mention,
we also found out that the Daytona Road Course in the Next Gen doesn't really mesh well for drivers. They hate it. They say everything in the world that it's the worst setup in the world, but some of these guys figured it out. It's possible.
and not to mention that
seat time.
Seat time. And not to mention as well too, Justin always throws a little wild card in there. He'll do stage breaks where they're just short of gasoline. He'll stretch them a little bit further. He'll toy with his victims essentially that comes here and racing in the NASRA Cup Series. That's what we love about you, Justin.
You got to have fun with it. You got to create some strategies. We're getting ready to go back green here and start Glass Mechanic stage number 2. Let's break some glass.
Break some glass and kick some virtual ass, if you will, as we get ready to go back. Underway, 30 laps. This will take us to a 50-lap stint, and we're back underway. So this will take us all the way to lap number 80 of the race, and then there's that final stint from lap 81 to 146 for stage number 3.
Keep an eye on Pookie.
Hey, there's Jeff Murph, Pookie.
Well, what's he called now?
Missile.
Is it? Yeah, the missile now, isn't he? Yeah,
The
he's
missile. The missile, Jeff Murph. Yeah.
Where's Dawn out there? Gotta be spotting him. He's gotta be he's under trouble here from Caulfield. Now we've seen these two battling it out over the years here in NASRA, and they're gonna have some respect for each other, of course. That's veterans of NASRA always have respect. Of course, it's the young guns. Whoa, that's Murky. That is Pookie, and he's up in the fence.
World?
I spoke
He's talking to somebody. I don't think he's happy.
Yellow.
Yeah, it's cautious being called.
Oh no!
He may be chewing Justin's ear off and said what the is going on there. But we'll go back and have a look at that replay, of course, and see what happened to. I think it's actually before the replay as well too. So, but Pulse Poppers has it for you.
Oh boy!
We'll have to go back on that one. So, where did it start?
Did he get tagged from the back by Nichols?
Nope, I think he just lost it.
Yeah, he's lost it on his own.
What happened? He lost it on his own. My goodness, yes, he did.
Jeff Merck.
It just went around. The 60 just went around. Wow.
What just flew off? His front fender as well, too. Did anybody collect it?
The front nose of the car is flying through the air. Yeah,
no.
It's on the track.
Well, that's an easy one there for your race control there, Justin. That's just straightforward. Jeff Merck made a mistake. Doesn't happen very often, but it did happen. We got pit stops.
Can't believe we're seeing some people pit. Obviously, none of them took advantage of the first go around. Everybody's coming down pit road now, though.
I have a feeling they can't make it on fuel.
Oh.
In what? In the 50-lap run, they can only go. They can't go
75% fuel. 75% fuel.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So probably why they're coming down the top.
20? What is that? 25, 30 laps maybe on a tank of fuel?
Yeah.
I would think so. Yes. So they're going to have to play the game: tires or fuel.
Yeah, tires as well. So it's 4 sets. Remember, over the fence. They got to start with 1. There you go. Good in and out there for T. Bruce. But he's not the leader of this race currently at the moment, gentlemen. There's a few drivers that have elected not to come down, and there they are in your pictures right now behind the pace car. Roger Diebold, Double B, Tony Burleson, and Andrew Olowski. That's the interesting thing. T. Bruce will catch up to the back of them after those pit stops. The information coming up on your screen right now about who took tires and who did not.
So, Justin, we were talking last week. Obviously, we're down to the final 3 races of the season, counting tonight, Richmond, Talladega, and then, of course, the finale at Auto Club. So down to the final 4, if you will. But you were telling us that you're probably going to not bring the series back for season 3 until probably the fall of this year, but you're possibly going to work on some specials or big races maybe.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking about. It just depends on the personal life situation. We're definitely going to take at least, at minimum, a month off to reset my calibration, reset my brain, get things kind of flowing. I've got some ideas what we're going to do for season number 3. I'm thinking about going to 2 cars, maybe a Gen 4 Next Gen only. We're going to see how it plays out.
Is the consensus of the drivers, and obviously they don't have a dog in the fight, right? Because it's your show. You call it what you want, right? But is the consensus of the drivers, do they like the idea of all the different race car builds?
I've got a mixed bag of this. I've got guys who think it's a great idea. I've got guys who are like, well, the reason why we can't get a handle on these things is because we're changing cars every week.
Yeah, there's no Dodge Rams as well. Where's the Dodge Ram?
Yep. So it's kind of a mix as to what the call would be. So I'm debating on what to do, but we are definitely going to go to a chase for next season for sure. A chase.
Yeah. What was it? Wasn't it Dodge? Was it Dodge Intrepid, Dodge Charger back in the day? I think that's what it was.
Black Flag too for Matt Cherry as well. But throw the Nissan Skyline in there and you'll blow everybody away. I used to own that car. 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering, twin turbo.
Wow.
It would annihilate the field here. But anyway, we have what we have available to us this evening. Whoa, we got a wreck in the background.
Oh my goodness, Burleson and Alzuski involved. Back straightaway, bowling back stretch. Cautions, Breed. Cautions. Third one out. Unbelievable. We just went back to green.
Not for long. We'll find out what happened.
Yeah, not for long indeed. Look at this. Wow.
Oh, come up into him.
Man, I just think Bruce tagged the back of the 79 and he went up the hill. I think it's a bad bump draft for Burleson into the Alzuski. What do you think, Justin?
I agree. Just a bad.
There's Bruce, the stage 1 winner.
Oh yeah, there it is.
A little tap there, and notice if you watch the replay, he didn't hit the 79 dead center.
No.
If he would have hit him center, he might have got him a little loose, but it would have still tried to keep him straight. But when you hit that 3/4 to the right, the way he did, it caused Burleson to go up the racetrack, nowhere to go, and it hits Alzuski. There's another look at it again. Watch this again, Justin.
Yep, looks like just he hits him, just not square. I think the 79 had slowed up. The 23 just tagged him in the rear.
That's T. Bruce.
Yeah,
as well.
and now that I look at it again, Justin, it looked like Burleson was already sideways a little bit before he got tagged by the 79 also. I'm sorry, before he got tagged by the 23 is what I was going to say. Burleson already looked sideways.
And on top of it, T. Bruce is going very slow at the moment. I think he might have had a little bit of a moment after this.
Nope. Remember, and here what we do is anybody in the wreck that causes the wreck goes to the back. So 23, 11, 79, all to the back.
Right.
Wow.
Sent to the principal's office.
We do the cars tour. We do it like we do the cars tour. Anybody involved that's directly involved in the reason for the caution gets shipped to the back.
You get a piece of it, you're to the rear.
Justin White.
If you get collected in it, not the cause, you get collected in it, you're not shipped to the back. Only the cars directly involved in the wreck.
Speaking of drivers making gains at the moment, there, you're right. But Raul Mesa, he didn't have his camera on. Raul, he does have a camera on. I'll get this sorted out there. That's because Raul was a day late, $1 short. Raul, I'm only doing it because I love you, Raul, but I wouldn't do it to other drivers that don't turn their cameras on in time. But I will do it to Raul.
I told them to get their stuff together and get.
It's only because Raul's done how many races for NASRA now?
Over 515, I would say now.
Wes is a stat man.
Or Raul Meza. I'm a stat man.
He's a stat man. He'll be coming up right now in a minute there too. Raul Meza. There you go. Raul, you're the stat man.
Hey, he missed a couple of days. He missed a couple of races, by the way.
Welcome back. He's tipping the hat to you there, Wes, I think.
He is. My buddy, Raul Meza. Got him a little drink there, a little refreshment.
He's not the only one on cam here tonight. We've got the usual suspects.
Drinking on the job? Is Raul drinking on the job?
So listen to this, guys.
Drug test for Raul after the race is over?
Yeah. Listen to this. Raul Meza career start number 523 tonight. Is Adam Newton here?
No.
Nope.
Adam Newton's not here. Adam Newton is second with 521.
Come on, Raul.
He is in the hunt. He's in the hunt, but he's 2 back.
Let's go racing.
Is come back.
Green flag, green flag.
And 400.
Where's the little robotic at the moment?
Clear. 22 by inches.
Actually, a few of our fantastic announcers are a little robotic at the moment. Just see if it cools itself down there, gentlemen, like this racing will be. If not, we'll try to sort the technical issues out. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. Go ahead, Wes.
Hey.
Oh, well, yeah, Wes is a little auto gato Mr. Roboto as well, too. So just bear with us for a second, gentlemen. We'll get the pictures will still be here, but we'll get the announcers back. Give it a shot again, guys.
How about now?
Yep.
Are we there?
AI has not taken over this racing league just yet. Welcome back, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Is that better? In
Yes,
my life, am I better?
Oh, you sound fine all the time there, Wesley.
Thank
Yep.
you, sir.
Just make sure you put chicken salt on my fries.
People
Let's
don't
go.
realize. People don't realize we're literally working on $10,000 across the earth because in Australia, you're
HFC.
and I'm North Carolina, just out of Raleigh.
Oh, we're going robotic again, but we're going robotic again, Jonathan. I hate to say it.
Fellas right there. All right. Under the just a minute. All right.
Yep.
A great big question.
Wesley, if you can hear me there,
The lead.
let's
Yeah.
you jump out of the room, and I might have to jump in first. Let's see if we can sort this out.
Again,
Yeah.
I'm here.
All right.
Ah.
You sound a lot better now, Wesley.
There you go.
You don't sound like AI is trying to take over my life. Okay,
I
that
promise
sounds
I paid my damn internet bill. I promise.
Sorry about that, audience. Once again, as Wesley was mentioning before we went all robotic on us, we are across the world. So, I mean, to imagine, if you imagine what 30, 40 years ago there, Wesley, that we'd be communicating in a live broadcast across the Pacific.
Imagine
Yeah.
30 years ago, you had this mind. iRacing,
adjusted.
everybody from all over the
Yeah.
country, all over the world, racing on a service, and broadcasting all over the world on one single stream of the internet.
I remember loading
Nobody-
cassette
I just thought it
tape
was cool.
games.
I would have said, keep drinking.
Yeah.
You're nuts.
I was just happy when I had PlayStation. Hell,
Oh,
go
wait,
all the
I
way
had
back to
cassette
the
tape
Atari
games.
days.
Do you remember the
I go
cassette
back to
tape
the
games?
Atari days. Does anybody remember Pole Position?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I used to
was
play that in the
first racing
arcades.
game I ever played was Atari. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was quick on that too. Nobody could beat me. I dare anybody to try to challenge me in pole position.
NASCAR 98 or NASCAR Thunder. Remember NASCAR Rumble, the computer game where you could spawn tornadoes on your competition? Does anybody remember that?
Yeah, shout out in the chat. Who remembers old school gaming, like a real old school gaming? No cheat codes, no nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we'll be right back again.
All right, Justin, thank you.
Okay.
And then I got your question for you coming up. By the way, we're heading to lap number 50, 21 of 50 laps in stage 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic. And 100 laps to go at the line this time by. And I'll tell you what, Dean, this race is flying by quickly.
That is. Remember, no caution so far there, Wesley, apart from the stage break. So
That's right.
That's actually pretty impressive to say here in the Lady in Black. I think we've done a few races in the past there, haven't we? We've had a ton of cautions.
Yeah. We've had accidents, Dean. We had accidents. We had that accident
Oh, yeah.
with,
That's
of
right.
course, Burleson and Bruce and Alzowski.
That's right.
We saw Jeff Murph crash.
Yeah, 2
He got out of
cautions.
caution. So
Actually,
I
yeah.
think we're right now at 4 cautions or 3 cautions
Yep.
so far, but
Well-
almost for the stage.
Yep.
A caution-free stage 1.
Not bad, my friend. You'd have to say for the drivers. Congratulations.
Yeah.
A little golf clap for all the drivers here this evening. I've got to remember, too, we're in crunch time. We're in playoffs there, Wesley. So I think the drivers realise that, you got to get crucial points here. You don't necessarily have to win the race, but points are points in this chase system that we have here for the playoffs.
Now, Dean, obviously, man, I hope your mom's doing better. I understand you was in the hospital yesterday.
Well, I had to take them to the doctors and stuff like that because, you know, they're getting old. So it happens. Doctors go, hey, we're changing appointment times. We have to go here. So I have to jump in the car and take them there, you know. So it happens anytime. Remember, I'm doing this from Australia midday during the day. As you guys know, it's
9 o'clock at night for us on a Wednesday night.
I can't.
Is actually Thursday afternoon lunchtime over there for
I
you.
can't tell doctors to reschedule their appointments at 9 o'clock at night, you know, unfortunately for a broadcast. Right. So that's just the way it goes, my friend.
Sure.
And
no, I completely get it, man.
Yeah. And you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning broadcast for Australian leagues, mate. So you're well aware of the situation.
I'll do it
tonight.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Yeah. I totally get it, my friend. I get it.
And
Joshua says, I don't know. Dean may be the best. I think that's when we're referring to broadcasters, announcers, or whatever.
He was talking earlier at the top of the show that Justin White is claiming that he's got the voice of NASRA, my friend Wesley.
No, hell no. There ain't no way. There ain't no way, Justin. Yeah, Justin.
I think we're going to have a little drive-off between you and Justin White.
We got to have an announcer battle. See, now let me just say this. I will never, ever get in a cockpit or an iRacing rig and try to run with these guys because I don't have the talent to do that. I'm not a driver.
You got to adapt yourself
as
to
a
Wesley.
Broadcaster, you better pack a big lunch. That's all I'm going to say because I've been doing this.
Whoa, I'd like to have a speed run and look at Peyton Johnson.
The wall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, he's hit the wall again. That's going to be Diebold's going to open up the opportunity at the moment. If Gap Car.
Diebold inside.
Yeah. Don't leave your door open, my friend. I'm not sure here in Darlington whether or not you should leave your front door open unlocked.
Justin's a good driver analyst, if you want to call it that.
Oh, you talk to him, my friend. Not me about that. He's the one that's making the claim. But I'll tell you what, maybe a speed cast.
I'm not going to make him too mad because he does sign my check.
What about a speed cast away, Wesley? You know, you can do it commentate as quickly as possible in one lap. All the action that's happening.
Oh my God! You want me to talk 100 miles an hour?
Yes,
you know that I can
speed
do that.
Casting. Speed casting. Well, Justin as well.
All right, wait then.
All right, ready?
Here they come down the mowing back straightaway. Right now, it's going to be Johnson in the top spot. Johnson with Diebold in tow, followed by Nichols, Cook, Williams, top five. They work on the inside of the racetrack. Right now, Peyton Johnson working up against the outside. Now drop into the bottom of the inside lane of the racetrack. It's going to be Diebold right there behind him. Nichols and Cofield, Williams in tow, separated by 2 or 3 seconds. Is right now Johnson leads them back in the corner number 1.
There you go. That's pretty good, actually. Count how many words that Wesley just said in that lap. Could be quicker, but
like
Wesley.
You
could be a little quicker.
You want me to be quicker?
Yep. Give you one more lap. Try it again.
Oh my God.
Ready?
All right. Let me look.
Take a deep breath. Let's go. Let's start another lap.
Here they come. We're on the way to the start-finish line. It's going to be lap number 55 at 146 the distance. 31 and 50 in the stage number 1. And right now, Johnson to the lead. Johnson to Diebold. Diebold to Nichols back in the second to the third position. Up against the outside wall goes Williams and Cofield. They're losing ground on all of these guys. Right now, the top 2 beginning to pull away, but now Cofield to the inside. He'll set his sights on Nichols. Nichols, a 5-time winner this year. Now up against the outside wall. He'll try to reel back in Diebold. Diebold high. Here comes Johnson leading the back into turn 4.
That's good. That's good. A little wiggle from Peyton Johnson. That's good. That's up the audience. Thumbs up and a like.
Leave me alone.
If you like that one.
Can't take it anymore. I got a headache.
I'm going to do that to you, Wesley, at 5 o'clock in the morning in about a few hours from now. Justin White's been sent to the principal's office for some time.
Yeah, Justin's been sent to the naughty office, man. What did he do?
He claimed that he was the voice of NASRA.
Maybe Brady said, "No, you're not. Don't ever put yourself in the category of the Wesley Outland."
You see, stage 2,
I'm just messing.
presented by the Glass Mechanic, will go to lap 75. The thing about this stretch there, Wesley, is tires and fuel. That's going to be the key, isn't it? Because the last time they came back down the pit road was, look at those laps starting to click over. They've done 25, 30, 25 laps between the majority of them. They still got a lot to go in this stage if they want to make it to the flag.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And there's Peyton Johnson, by the way. 26 laps is the last time he pitted. Kind of in sequence with everybody else, except Roger Diebold and Brandon Broadfoot. They pitted around lap 31. But Peyton Johnson, here's the kicker. He took fuel only.
Mm-hmm. So did T. Bruce.
So they really didn't worry about tires. He took fuel only. So
2 tires there of Diebold and Brandon Broadfoot. The rest of the drivers just elected to take the gas, save the boots, my friend. Take the gas, save the boots. Well, I mean, these days with the gas prices, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure tires would be cheaper than gasoline. But anyway,
crazy, man.
it is what it is. We're all feeling the pinch on that one. But
I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'm not happy with the president of our country right now and the leaders of our country, for that matter, because they're doing the nonsense that they're doing over there with Iraq and Israel and Iran and everything else. And we are suffering from it.
Everybody is.
Caterpillar cars?
It's 2 Caterpillar cars. So everybody's suffering at the moment, Wes. So, it's a worldwide issue.
Look at this. 2 Caterpillar cars fighting.
Oh, 2
position there.
What were you to put?
Broadfoot takes the lap down, right? Yeah.
Yes. Imagine putting 2 Caterpillars in an arena of Darlington and then say, okay, butterfly it out.
I love it.
Butterfly it. Butterfly it.
They're both for the lead lap.
Yeah.
That's Bruce and Broadfoot, 6th and 7th.
Yep, that's Brucey.
Racing Armand of NASRA.
When's Bruce going to put his cam back on again?
I don't know.
The fans out there. Brandon Broadfoot now on the inside there of Drew Bellasos. Drew's up 13 places too. Don't take it away from that 54 machine, Wesley.
Undog on the back of the car? Yeah, it does. Where did Justin go? Did we heard Justin White's feeling?
Justin's just disappeared, yeah. He's left us alone there, Wes. We can swear, we can curse, we can say what the we want, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Hold on, man. Where the beep are you? You left me high and dry. I'm just messing. Here we go.
How about that? Ryan Johnson, once again, one of the fastest drivers, but yet he's got this traffic behind him right there, actually. Brandon Broadfoot. Tiny Horse is here. We know what happens when, as you like to call him, Mr. Cheesehead in the Cheese State.
Yeah.
It's a taste of milk, my friend.
Ryan Johnson.
There he goes.
And by the way, he is not related to Peyton Johnson, the leader. There goes the Cheesehead from Salem, Wisconsin. Camping in, and what is he like? All-time winless 3rd place, I think it is.
Oh, a meatball.
I mean, like he is a talent, man.
Oh yeah.
4th. Okay, he's 4th.
Oh no! When you hit the fence like that,
he
got a stripe. He got the stripe. Welcome to Darlington.
So Dean, here's the thing. Sometimes a Darlington stripe is not a bad thing here. I said it earlier, right? When you bounce off the wall.
Well, Wesley, that's how much the car can handle, but you don't want to keep hitting it over and over again. Every once in a while, a little stripe, because that's why they call it a Darlington stripe. Everybody's going to have one at the end of the day. But how much are you going to have? You just hit it on the wrong angle, just a little bit of a tap at the front end. Could dodge it. You could knock your steering out of alignment, and all of a sudden you're in strife. It could dent your front fender there, mess your arrow up. We don't know. We've had that before in interviews at the end of a race when drivers have said, oh, yeah, I suffered this damage and I was dealing with it during the whole race. We didn't capture that on camera. We don't know, but the drivers know.
The Murph's Magical Creations 200 continues. By the way, this is 145 or 146 lap. This is the same distance that the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race at Darlington. They'll do that distance on Friday night.
All right. As long as
200 miles, 146 laps is what they turn.
Well, they've had a lot more coaches in there. They had the YouTuber in there that everybody's hating on at the moment as well.
Cletus McFarland.
Yeah, if Cletus was out, they'd be probably reckoning on lap 1 or 2. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Peyton Johnson at the moment with a bit of a commanding lead there, almost a second over Roger Diebold, who's under attack there for Roddy Nichols. About 8 to go, Wesley. Make that 7, because we're in short track racing. It goes by pretty quickly.
things have calmed down, right? I mean, things have actually simmered after problems in the beginning of stage number 2. But as we move to the home stretch, these guys are calm, cool, collected now. When we head to stage number 3 in these Gen 4 cars, I think all bets are off. As Nichols now set his sights on the Dare. Do you remember Dare back in the day, kids? To keep kids off drugs, the Dare car?
Oh, it's actually a milk brand in Australia that you drink. So I'm not confused.
What, Dare milk?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
No, you won't because it's an Australian thing. But there you go. So is that what it means? Like,
yeah, Dare. Drug abuse resistance education.
oh, I'm learning something
is
new
what
every
it
day.
stood for.
Good job there, Roger.
That is
Dobol.
what Dare stood for. Yes, sir.
Yep. And stay off drugs, kids, for
Take a
sure.
bite out of crime. Remember McGruff, the crime dog?
No, that's a
So
a
McGruff,
US
the
thing.
crime dog, Dare came McGruff. Dare came after McGruff, the crime dog.
Oh, you got a crime dog? Oh. Roger,
Yeah,
take crime.
McGruff.
Don't you do
My
crime
name's
there.
McGruff.
Okay.
My name's McGruff, the crime dog. Take a bite out of crime.
But the thing is,
You remember
Wesley,
the commercials?
we're all convicts
Back
in
in the day?
Australia, so, you know, they already locked us up already, so it's not too much that we can do. We don't need a dog to remind us to not do crime. We live in a prison island.
Four laps to go. In Glass Mechanic stage 2, and yes, I have fell off the rails already because of what Dean just said.
No! Look at the background there. Drew and T. Bruce get into each other a little bit there. Rubbing is racing, as they
Sideways,
say.
man. Wow.
That's breaking glass right there, my friend, if you get it all
And
wrong.
that's breaking glass. The kick is a virtual beep, beep. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I,
you-
I can't afford the beeper.
I
There
got
you
it,
go.
I got
There
it.
you got me. Yeah. Gotta
Justin,
read my lips. You know.
Justin gave me the beeper specifically because he knew you were in the booth there, Wes. So.
I need it. I don't have it. I want it.
Well, old Peyton Johnston's looking pretty solid at the moment. You can see the nice little battle for P2 behind them. But if you'd have to say 3 to go, and if you were to lay your bet down the mellow yellow machine, I'd have to say go with PJ. Oh, no.
Down to the final lap. 2 to go. As Johnson in front.
Oh, he does.
Look at him
That's the
slap
stripe.
a wall
He wanted the
again.
stripe.
A shower of sparks. Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the Darlington stripe. Remember, we talked about this. Hitting the wall at Darlington sometimes can be good.
Yep.
9 times out of 10, it ain't.
Yep. Does a lady paint you later?
Yeah.
If you get too many stripes?
Lady in black, man. The lady in black.
Yeah. I did a theatre show with Lady in Black and scared the absolute living daylights out of me. So,
I see a red door and I want it painted black.
I can imagine what it feels like when Peyton Johnson, all other drivers do hit the fence a little bit going, whoa, just wipe the sweat off
Here
your
comes
forehead.
PJ. Peyton Johnson will work his way through turn number 3 and 4. He will come to the line here at the Murph's Magical Creations 200, and he will win Glass Mechanic Stage 2 here at Darlington.
Break
From
some glass.
Abingdon, Virginia, from the Commonwealth, break some glass.
When's the last time you had a
There's
mellow
nothing
yellow, my
yellow
friend?
about it.
Yellow flag.
Hey,
Peyton.
I've got mellow yellow. I've got mellow yellow in my refrigerator.
Really?
Okay?
You can still get it? Wow.
Oh, God, yes.
You can't get it in Australia. We
Now, I
used
was
to
going to
have it.
ask the question. What do you prefer? What do you prefer better? I was going to ask Justin as well because I know he lives in the States. What do you prefer better, Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow?
I'll take mellow yellow. Yeah.
I like Mellow Yellow better than Mountain Dew as well.
I agree. In the chat, we got throw up a poll. It'd be great on that one. But Peyton
Now,
Johnson.
I love Pepsi. I can tell y'all if I could do the Pepsi challenge. I know the difference between Pepsi
Oh,
and Coke.
that's easy. But can you do the
I
Pepsi
mean-
out of a glass, bottle, or fountain challenge?
Oh, absolutely.
That's the
yes,
one that most people say that they
flat-ass
can.
Soda, man. Ugh. God, horrible.
I've done
Flat
that. I've
soda,
done that
man.
before with people that claim that they can taste whether or not it's even sugar from corn syrup from the States or sugar from Mexico and glasses and bottles and all that sort of stuff. Put them through the test. They failed. They failed every time. And not between the difference between Coke and Pepsi, but like even Pepsi in like bottles, fountain, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, you'd be surprised. They come in pit road there, Wes.
They are boxing.
Yep.
They're boxing. We're boxing too. There you go.
I'll tell you what, I'll be boxing in stage 3, my friend, across the line. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, we're going to have a wild one coming up here for this last stage, no doubt about it, to lap 146.
Time for us to
All
box
right, everybody,
commercial.
they're pitting. They're pitting. We're boxing. We're going to take a break. Stay with us. Stage 3, playoffs. NASRA Cup Series, Darlington. Back in a moment.
Iracing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
We're going to do this quick as we're getting ready to go back to under caution. One to go. Guys, real quickly, guys, how's the car? Peyton Johnson and the man there of Tristan Bruce, stage 1 winner. How's the cars, guys?
Yeah, car's real good.
Yeah, hard to drive.
Hard to drive, very. I hate that I was a part of an EOL and having to come back through the field, but I'm having fun at the same time.
There you go. Got a feeling this third stage is going to get wild here at Darlington, guys?
You would think so, right? So we'll see. It's just, this might get a little sketch, but just got to stay clean.
All right. Well, buddy, Peyton, your same thoughts, man. You think we're about to get wild here?
Getting ready to fire off here, but yeah, it's going to be fun.
All right. There you go. There, ladies and gentlemen, there's the thoughts of all those guys as we were able to grab them.
Peyton Johnson and
for interviews,
T. Bruce.
And we'll bring them back in. There you go from High Limit and Nighthawk.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Back underway, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in. Third stage underway. Back to green at Darlington. And how about that? How about that, Dean? We interviewed both stage winners like we normally do. Knocked it out.
I'm impressed with you there, Wesley. I mean, you're bold and brave, my friend. But then again, they are bold and brave here at the lady. And bold and brave would be Dan Hagen down on the inside as well, too. Just having lift off there. They kept it out of the fence, my friend. The lady in black has not tamed him here in Darlington just yet.
Man right there for that car. Little red man.
Oh, Code Brown moment too, probably Webb Wesley. But good to see that these drivers have still got 66 laps to go on stage 3. Peyton Johnson up the road there. Diebold, Caulfield, Nichols, Johnson, and Williams. T. Bruce you spoke to before. P7 down 6, but, down but never out.
Into the corner.
Meatball flag for
That's
Brandon
right
Broadfoot.
now. Oh, Brandon Broadfoot.
He's crashed somewhere.
Flag, a meatball.
Yep. Double B has had to retire the car. Peyton Johnson's at the fastest lap, trying to maintain that gap that he has. But Double B has had a moment. Wesley, I might have to go quickly to the replay here. In the Cup Series, he's got damage already into the fence. So Double B, something had suffered earlier. And, whoa! That's a retirement, definitely, for Double B there.
There you go. There's a hit that we just saw.
We completely lost the boss man, too. Justin White. He's just disappeared completely. We know he got sent to principal's office, but do they do caning?
Where are you?
Do they cane you in the United States like they used to when I was at school? Send you to principal's office and literally get the cane and whack it across your fingers. So you've been naughty. Oh, you get sued, wouldn't you? Probably if you tried that in the States. Wesley's probably like, what are you talking about? Check out.
I'm lost.
T Bruce at the moment, Trevor Williams and Ryan Johnson. It's going to be a fun little battle here for P5.
Working into turn number 3, 60 laps to go. What a run here now as we watch them hit in the back straightaway with Johnson in front, Diebold second, Cofield, Nichols, and Johnson. By the way, that's Peyton Johnson and Ryan Johnson. They are not related. And there's the Stage 1 winner for High Limit right behind Williams, trying to get right back in there as the night begins to fall here.
Oh, yeah.
Sun down, night beginning. Oh, I think it's going to pick up the input rate. What do you think?
How's that temperature we're talking about earlier at the top of the show? Actually, Justin was saying how it's dropped down a little bit, 84 degrees on the track at the moment, as we're seeing Cofield put some massive pressure there on Roger Diebold. Cofield's up 6 in this race, my friend. Looking to make that number 7, lucky number 7, if you can get past Roger Diebold.
Justin, where are you, Justin? Did Justin play hooky? I show up and he finally left. What do you think, D?
Yeah, I think so. It's like Wesley's here, so hey, I think that just has to justify Wesley. He was claiming that he's the voice of NASRA, but hey, if you're a no-show, my friend, you can't defend yourself, can you?
Serious.
But we
Justin
still have
White
our audience.
was claiming to be the voice of NASRA.
He was.
Been here
He said he was the
longer than
number
he
1.
has.
No, he said he was the number 1. You're the number 2. I think you'd have to go down to the redneck announcer is number 3. Yeah, we'd go way down the list if you were to get me anywhere in there, Wesley. But yeah, he said he was the number 1, my friend. So
Dean, you're a producer, right? I mean, you have a magic with your hands and painting these pictures.
Well, that's what my girlfriend's tell me. Yeah,
graphics together, right? and people that have ways with their hands, ways with their words. That's what I do. That's my. I mean, as a commentator.
Yeah, you're the best in the business, Wesley. I told you that. I pulled you over to the Australian series. I pulled you over to other series because I know
you did.
You need the voice, my friend.
You made me get my ass out of bed at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, not many people could do that. Would you do it for a lady in a skirt just going, Wesley, I'm here, knocking at your door at 5 o'clock in the morning? You'd be like,
She better be worth it.
She better be worth it.
No, I don't think I would do that, literally.
See, you do it for me, Wes. I like that.
I don't answer to doorbell calls at 5.
What if I send her in a Vegemite outfit there as one of those calling cards?
You want me to eat her Vegemite? Is that what you're saying?
All right, this is PG related. Do not like and subscribe at the moment if you're under the age of 18. Please read the terms and conditions.
Oh my God! Radio, save us! Radio, save us!
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Always great when Mr. Voice comes to take over.
I thought video killed the radio star there, Wesley, but the radio's still going pretty strong, my friend. Thank you, CRN.
Radio will never die.
No,
radio will never die.
What are you going to do when you listen to your current traffic? You need radio.
I have testified to that.
Yeah.
Man, people are listening in their cars. They're listening on the radio. I think we did a baseball game earlier. We had 217 people listening on the internet.
Nice.
Not to count what also our numbers are on radio. And by the way, don't let anybody ever tell you that they can tell you what numbers are in terrestrial radio. They're lying to your face.
Well,
There's no way that terrestrial radio can tell you what the numbers are.
And you remember
now,
who was the band? That was the number one. That was the first song ever played on MTV, wasn't it, back in the day? By
Killed the radio star.
What's the band? I was sitting there saying, we think this is going to happen.
Oh, the Bugles.
Bugles, yes, that's it, Wesley. Yep. And guess what? How many years later, he still hasn't killed a radio star?
There is no MTV anymore, though. MTV is done.
MTV got done and dusted by that.
MTV for killing MTV. When they went reality star, reality TV nonsense. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the Osbournes.
Well, everybody grew up in MTV back in the day, too, man.
I like some of the other stuff. But when they started going into a different reality, man, that did it. Jersey Shore and all that other nonsense, Mookie and Pookie and all that other stuff.
Well, they didn't have the music videos they could play back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what are you saying? Reality killed the MTV stars? I mean,
reality TV killed music, killed MTV, right? But radio will never die. It's like I told somebody this as we're closing in on 50 laps to go, heading to lap 100 with Johnson, Diebold, Cofield. What is
Close.
it?
He's going for it.
Nichols and Johnson, and here he comes, baby. Here comes Cofield looking for that spot.
He's been working on that a while too, and. Meanwhile, the road
ain't in the national championship for March Madness, but the Alabama Cofield guys trying to get there. Roll Tide.
Damn, I thought it was going to take how many laps to bring Wesley into football or basketball or baseball or something. There it is. So,
yes.
all the Australians are sitting there going, "What are you talking about?" But thank you.
Seriously, though, Dean, I've said this for a long time. I've always said it. TV,
TV's dead now, Wes. TV's dead.
Yeah, streaming is the way to go.
Streaming's the way to go, yeah.
How many people really watch their local television anymore?
Nobody. My parents do because they're in the 80s. That's about it, mate. I don't think anybody under the age of
still do it.
Under the age of 50 watches regular television cable network.
You got to have a digital television antenna just to watch your local TVs now.
Yes, sir. And it's a whole bunch of garbage and ads too, generally, as we're seeing Tiny Horse at the moment there. Randy has a little tank slapper on the fence. You get anything on demand, my friend. Stream it. Watch it. It's on YouTube. It's on everywhere. It's live right here.
Binge watch, man. Binge watch.
I've been saying this for years.
I binge watched Leprechaun. You know, I was playing around the other day with the Leprechaun with the sound effects. Leprechaun, I think I'm at Leprechaun Origins now.
Audience, do not get him started on the Leprechauns, please. Wesley.
Hello, my lad.
You got to improv it there, Wesley.
You want to go, bitch?
I'd like to hear Wesley call one lap of Darlington as a leprechaun.
There you go. Oh my God!
If we got 50 people watching this live, Wesley will do that.
I'll do it. Oh my goodness! How many do we have? 50 people?
We're about 14 or so, so you're a long way away from the leprechaun, my friend. The pot of gold is looking pretty far away from that rainbow, my friend.
I'm my little matey. They crossed the line here at the Darlington Raceway. Right now, Penguin Johnson is in the lead. Cofield is in second and Diebold third. Let's go.
Don't give it all to him, Wesley. Don't spoil it all.
Lads. And if you find my pot of gold, I will call the race as an Irish leprechaun.
Oi.
It's not nice to steal from a leprechaun.
No, but Randy Nichols might be stealing from a Diebold if he doesn't behave himself. Good job.
Oh my God!
I can't believe
do that for you.
You gave him a whole lap for free.
No, I did not. I didn't call the whole lap. I called a turn and a half.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I told you, I'm like
Wesley Outland and got you a pot of gold.
Me.
Yep. No, I won't challenge you.
Yeah, you're Aussie. You got more Ireland in you as leprechaun.
Oh, we had Ned Kelly and all that back in the day, didn't we? Our famous outlaws. Anyway, here's the Mario Kart man himself. Yes.
Yeah, look at this, man. There's Ryan Johnson digging the Beatles hair. By the way, look at that hair for the Wisconsin man, the Ryan Johnson. Yeah.
Oh, I can see it inside your helmet.
And he's got a Mario Brothers helmet on, right? I'm talking about the picture. Your picture. Your graphic, Dean.
Yeah, I know. We see him on camera.
What I was going to say is this. Radio will never die.
No.
And with that matter, sports radio will never die. There is something about being in your car or cutting the grass or sitting at home or laying in bed, not doing nothing with your life, and you're listening to your favorite football, basketball, baseball, racing, you name it. Painting a picture in radio is a totally different world than television. And I've done it both, and I still do both. And I'm just telling you, I have more enjoyment doing play-by-play on radio than I do looking at a TV screen calling a race.
We got pit stops coming as well too, as Josh Rodriguez comes in. I'm expecting a pit stop territory. You're right there, Wesley, but painting a picture is good because we all done that. We all sit in our cars in traffic. We all sit there, mowing the lawn, maybe doing some housework or something like that. Put the radio on. It's not bothered to sit there and create a playlist and do all that sort of stuff. And you're not going to watch YouTube videos anyway because visually you're not going to look at anything. That's the situation. And Wesley's going to call the play-by-play. He's going to tell you, the car is slowly unwrapping the heat warming blankets off the tires there, and then the pit guys are underneath the rear jack there. He's lifted the car up. Oh, and the car's falling back down on the jack. See, that's by painting a picture, isn't it, Wesley? You need to tell the audience what's happening so that on a radio
talking about track car, talking about wedge, talking about losing ground on the front leaders.
Chicken
and
salt.
Now, of course, Nichols.
You know it's all
Nichols
about.
And Johnson just got around Nichols.
Yep.
Nichols is falling back. We got a problem on Nichols' car,
He's going to
guys.
pit. Going to pit lane, Wes. This is a pit stop.
There he goes on pit road. Here's the money stop. Remember, my colleague Justin, wherever he went, he point blank said he didn't think these guys could go the distance.
I don't think they can too, Wes. I think they got to come down here. Let us know in the chat. Mellow Yellow Machine, Peyton Johnson. He's got a gap there of almost 4 seconds, Wesley, so he can make a big decision here. How far does he want to stretch that fuel tank? And tyres as well, too. Not to mention, he has been down a pit lane 3 times here this evening. They do have 4 across the wall that are available to them. Of course, you have to start a race with 4 tyres. Otherwise, Jacob will be sitting there going, we're going to do it for 4 freshies. And 75% fuel capacity here. And the last race of the Gen 4s of the season.
Ridiculousness keeps MTV relevant. Yeah. Is MTV2 still around? I thought MTV went out of business.
Who watches
killed
TV?
the radio star.
Wesley?
I can't stand the crap. My wife watches LOL, Mormon wives, and dating shows. Yes, roll your eyes at that. I can't stand it either. Buzzy just being another roadblock as always. Oh,
hey,
well, Buzzy Mungo,
don't pick on Buzz.
Some people, man.
Don't pick on Buzz.
No,
Buzz
that's not me.
good.
That's not me. That's Brandon Broadfoot.
Yeah, BB, don't pick on Buzz. Buzz has been everybody has their ups and downs.
Buzz, like
picking
you're
on
to the
Buzz.
rescue. Yeah.
Buzz has been racing pretty hard and fast lately as well. So I guess it's just an incident that did occur between those 2 drivers that have caused a little bit of beef. But, what's for dinner, my friend Wesley? Because how many times have we called races?
I got some chicken.
Yeah.
I got some chicken breasts.
You got
I
chicken
some
salt, Wes?
Where's
your chicken salt?
And I got my chicken salt ain't here yet.
Oh, how about chicken salt and Paints and Johnson going into the pits?
Yeah. And pass for the lead. Cofield's in the lead again as Johnson's on pit road.
They're going to have to come in, aren't
Mellow
they?
Yellow. Here comes the Mellow Yellow car.
Cody's in.
Money stop right here, guys.
Yeah, you need it right now. How far is Caulfield, the rest of the field, going to go? They haven't been here for a while, either. I've been down there since lap 33, Wes. That's a long time on these old boots, my friend. They can't go subpar 34 laps on these set of tyres. If you do that, Wesley will buy you chicken salt and personally deliver it to you.
How will I buy chicken salt? Where will I go? I don't.
You'll personally deliver it to all the drivers here in the NASRA Cup Series, right? If they can go to the end of this race on the fuel, 75% limited, and they've already done 34 laps on these boots.
Yes.
Yep. Hell, I'll even fly over and give you some chicken salt if you could.
Brandon Broadfoot says beef indeed. Do you got the bell?
I do, but it's only Jacob, my friend Wes. I'm sorry.
Jacob said that we can use it.
It's a Jacob thing, but all right. If you call on the permission, I don't have the bell.
Yes,
but I got
Jacob
the beef.
said I can use it. Go ahead. We got beef. Go
I
ahead.
got the beef. I don't have the bell. Thank you, Jacob.
Wait, we got beef, but you don't have the bell?
I don't have the bell. I got the beef. It's not dinner time yet.
I guess this is second best. we got crickets with the beef.
You made us do that there. Be spread. Yeah. Jacob might be upset. He might be suing us later there, Wes.
I'm his hero, I think.
Keep our eye on the laps that these guys are doing there, Wesley, without pit stops. So early pit stops that we did see for the likes of Peyton Johnson, Roger Diebold, Randy Nichols have all gone down, but the rest of these drivers are going, hey, who needs a pit stop? My car's running on, we got beef? Well, there it is. More cowbell.
Ring it, ding a ding a ding, ling a ling a ling, ding a ding ling. Look at this, the egg-shaped Darlington.
Could be a switcheroo too. Let's have a look at those fastest 5x5s because I would not be surprised if you don't see the likes very soon there of Peyton Johnson, Roger Diebold, and Randy Nichols right at the top there. There they are, actually. So they're lapping in
Dean,
the 29s.
You. Yeah, Dean, here comes Cofield. He's coming on.
Yep.
Cofield on pit road. I'm not going to lie to you. As spread out as these cars are, I think they can go to the finish caution-free. I really do.
No, not the ones currently. They might have to come in.
I'm
comes
serious.
in.
No, I'm talking about the leaders.
Oh, yeah, the leaders could.
Money stop.
Leaders could.
But I'm saying after they pit, we're spreading everybody all the way around the racetrack. They could possibly go to the finish of this race.
Problem is, how much time is it costing them right now to stay out here? The overcut, essentially. We call it the overcut. Ryan Johnson's coming in. The overcut situation means you're going to stay out longer, but by staying out longer, you have to put in consecutive good lap times. Now, your engineer will tell you, hey, the guys that have boxed, the pitted, they're doing 2 seconds a lap quicker than you. You've got to respond to that quickly. Otherwise, you come down to this pit stop and you come back out, you're going to find you're way behind them. So it's crucial at this point to make sure that you maintain the gap. That's why you require a good engineer. Somebody that's good at mathematics there. Right. Somebody that wants to get into Boeing, aerospace, industries, and essentially just say, all right, I can calculate these numbers. You know, they say pay attention at school there, Wesley, in mathematics. This is a time you need to pay attention.
Yes.
Trevor Williams is in. That means Drew Ballesteros there. And also JJ, Jeffrey Johnson, and Buzzy Mongol are the only drivers, Wes, that are yet to come down the pit road. We know they have to. We assume they have to. Look at Peyton Johnson. He's the key. He's in P6 at the moment, but he's got fresh boots. That'll be essentially, I would imagine you'd have to put him, Peyton Johnson, to the lead of this race when everybody else pits. Not to mention Drew Ballesteros has got a bit of traffic. Look at that. He's getting lapped, Wesley. Our race leader is getting lapped by drivers in the pace difference. So
Ballesteros,
you've got to tell yourself,
your tires up.
You've got to tell yourself, by staying at that long, is it worthwhile? Peyton Johnson right now is doing 29s. Cody Knott's doing 29s. Everybody else is doing 29s there. Drew Ballesteros, he's doing 31s, my friend. 2 seconds a lap slower than everybody else, but he's staying out in the field here. Where's he going to slot back in? Thinking that right now, he's pitting. As well as JJ behind him and Buzzy Mongol. They've got to come in. They've got to come in. You can't lose 2 seconds a lap and expect to gain an advantage on an overcut. JJ's got to come in. Crazy if you're not to. Unless you're waiting for a caution, which could pan out. But JJ takes the lead. He is going to be doing 2 seconds a lap slower than Peyton Johnson, Roger Diebold, and Randy Nichols at the moment. So I just don't see how this gamble is going to pay off too well for them. Apart from the fact that if they get a caution, they're going to be looking good. I think that's what they're waiting for, Wes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is watching the 33 of Johnson now come down pit road. This is Jeffrey Johnson, by the way.
It's got to come in. So does Buzz. Buzz has to come in.
Do you know that we've got 3 Johnsons in our series?
Sounds like
Jeffrey
a law firm.
Johnson,
Oh, Buzzy!
Ryan Johnson. Oh,
that's not the way to enter the pit road.
What the hell? No!
Buzz! That's a light year and beyond, my friend. Wow. Had a bit of a smile on his face. Yeah. Well,
it's not Xfinity. I'm done.
Yeah.
Man. As I was saying, Dean, we have 3 Johnsons in this race, and they're not related. Peyton Johnson in 15, Ryan Johnson in 38, and Jeffrey Johnson in 33.
That's true. Well, as long as it's not a Doe, right? John Doe. We don't need that many Johnsons.
That's very true.
But Johnson obviously is a very common name, very proud a name that's been around for a very long time as well too. And I'm sure Peyton Johnson running into the likes of Jeffrey Johnson and, of course, Ryan Johnson going, are we related? No, unfortunately. Well, maybe. We're probably related somewhere along the line there too, Wesley, but, one chain at a time.
Are you looking forward to Martinsville on, what is it, Sunday, I think it is? Or Friday, I'm sorry, Friday. You looking forward to Martinsville?
Oh, well, yep. I'm always looking forward to races here at the NASRA Racing 360 Racing Network as well too, Wesley, and the fact that we are in playoffs. And while we have a little bit of a gap on that one, Wesley, we could also show you how the standings are panning out. Let's have a look at this a moment there. So who are the drivers looking good? Who are the drivers looking bad? Tonight's race.
I mean, you got Peyton Johnson, who is number 6 seed. Diebold is under the cut line. Nichols is right there at the number 2, and he's in 3rd. I mean, any of these guys up in the front, honestly, have a shot in the top 10, with the exception of Ballesteros, and not 8 of the top 10 cars are in the playoff semifinal Elite 12. They got a chance to punch their ticket in.
Look at this. So Hayden's not in. I don't see Anthony at all out in the field, so in it to win it, he's not there. Rodriguez is a lap or so. No, Josh Rodriguez is P7. My apologies on that one. Roger Diebold's in P2. We have Trevor Williams. He's currently at the moment in P8. He hasn't gone up or down in this race. Who else is on the Burlington? Well, Anthony Burlington is a lap down in P15, but it might be enough to get him through. Ryan Johnson is looking okay-ish, let's say, at the moment, because he's in P5. Randy Nichols in P3 is looking good. JJ, lap down, P10 now. And I believe we're joined by the boss man. Here he is. He's back.
Sorry, fellas. I'm back. I had some obligations I had to take care of today. It kind of got. It was not with the boss man.
You're fired.
Personal things
You're fired.
to deal with. So
sorry.
It's been a good race. I mean, this has been a fantastic race. I'm hoping I didn't come in here and we cause a bunch of what words. Don't everybody say it. We're not going to say the word. We're not going to say the word. This thing will be green to the end and it'll be beautiful.
Shut up.
What we need.
And you just jinxed us. You just did it. You just did it. Why did you open that door?
I didn't say it. It's much like the word, the Q word. It's much like the Q word in anything involving an ER or police or firefighter. You don't say the Q word, and you're okay.
It's like
you can mention it, but don't say the word.
In iracing, you don't say the N word too, my friend. Nets.
All quiet on the western
I didn't say
front,
it. I didn't say it.
Right?
I didn't say it.
Hey, Justin. All right, Justin. Now that you're back, let's go to the 15 car, Dean. Where's he at right now? Where is Peyton Johnson?
Well, I'm keeping an eye on Caulfield and Diebold, but Peyton Johnson currently at the moment is running in P1.
He's in the lead. Show the card.
Yep.
Show the card. So, Justin, now that you're back and you're an American, Nothing against Dean. Nothing against Dean.
Is he?
Nothing against Dean.
Are you from America, Justin White?
Do you like Mellow Yellow or do you like Mountain Dew? What do you prefer, Justin?
Oh, okay. I'm going to throw. Is it that only two options, or am I allowed to make another pick?
No, two.
So your only two options. If you had to pick, what would it be? Unless you wanted to throw.
Oh, it's a caution!
Get out of here, Justin! You caused it.
You have to hold that.
Get out of here, Justin.
We're gonna hold that till later. All right, we're holding it till later.
We're in a caution now.
I don't even know who the caution's for, by the way, because we're too focused.
The six.
Okay, number 6 as well too. That's Joshua
Watch it out,
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez in the 6. And the yellow is out again, presented by Serve Pro. Watch a replay here, and don't think about this. So you got 3 options, Dean, Justin: Mellow Yellow, Mountain Dew, or Sundrop. I will put Sundrop in the mix.
Sundrop. That was going to be my option. That was my choice. So they look at Rodriguez.
So,
looks like
you can't add a third.
He got loose. He got loose.
This is not fair. You can't add a third. There was only 2 options you had.
Between those 2 options, I'm choosing Mellow Yellow.
All right, thank you.
All right, so there you go. But me and him both will say if Sundrop was in the equation, it would be Sundrop.
Well, you never put that in the
Carolina
equation.
people out there know that Sundrop is absolutely delicious on a hot summer afternoon.
You know what's even better than Sundrop? And I'm going to add this in because I also love Mountain Dew Code Red. I think Sundrop Cherry when they had it was fantastic.
But just
was the
you got to reach out to the sponsors at the moment and say, how about you get behind the NASRA Cup Series? They're coming behind the pit lane right now as everybody's coming in. And that would be expected because they've been running out there for a long time.
Yes, here we go.
This, gentlemen, is hopefully got some, I don't know if we got some ka-ching signs. This is the money stop.
Wesley, you got it. I have this. That's all I have for the magic. But
we need the ka-chings. We need the ka-chings because I'm telling you, it would play well because this is the money stop.
It's up to Wesley
does this count?
And Jacob.
Does this count?
That worked.
What?
School's in session.
I thought school's out for summer. Well, all right. School's in.
And everybody stay tuned for the lightning round.
We're going to, I guess we'd pay some sponsors, gentlemen, because the lightning round is going to be happening out of pit field, out of pit lane. And it's Caulfield.
We're back. Everybody's getting excited. Under 20 to go at Darlington. The finish with Justin, Dean, and I next.
Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Oh, the dialogue, the commentary, the words we hear during commercials. Welcome back.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about that right now.
This restart is presented by a snake and Rudolph.
It's presented by the Outback. All right, so get yourself to the Outback anytime you can at the moment. Gentlemen, start your engines again. Fire them up, actually. They already started.
I think we just literally lit the C4. Justin comes back. By God Almighty, we get a caution for the first time in 100 laps.
Yeah, it's on
and
you,
now
Justin.
with 10 to go, we're getting ready for a wild shootout. I think it's about to get crazy. And there we go.
Oh,
spinning tires. Bruce and Johnson, and look at Diebold.
No, we're gonna spin up.
He's in the wall. Johnson and Johnson. And I don't mean baby shampoo. They're crashing. And now Cody Knott's around. Oh my goodness.
The Johnsons got into each other. Both the JJs got, but the Johnsons got into each other. Can you believe
I knew it.
This is all.
This all started on the restart.
It all started Justin White coming in.
Coming to the green.
No, it all started with Justin coming in. I'm telling you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, look at this. He comes back, all hell breaks loose. Watch this again. Look at this. Johnson and Johnson and Johnson all near each other. And if you go back to the original, if you go back to the restart, they were spinning tires, Justin. I mean, my goodness, look at this. And then front nose in the wall. And then Cody not know where to go, and he spins.
It's Bowman. Yeah, Jeffrey Johnson. Looks like was it Jeffrey Johnson that got loose? Nope, it was not Jeffrey Johnson. It's actually, Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, Ryan got loose, but the actual JJ got into it as well. So we got two Johnsons into this one. Jeffrey Johnson was back here, but he also got into it, gentlemen. So we'll keep an eye on this one currently at the moment. We'll go full speed.
Wow.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Take a listen. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, he's okay. I mean, he's all right. He didn't get per se caught up in it.
Yeah, true. Well, I was just trying
Great piece of driving to avoid, but yeah, I mean, no, seriously, watch the restart. Watch the restart. Justin, was Ryan Johnson spinning tires? Did he not get a good jump? Did somebody jump before him and that caused panic? Dean, go back to the restart. Go back down the front straightaway.
I think it started with Cofield.
That's what we really need to find. Watch this right here. Okay, he's going to be a smart aleck and take it all the way to the turn 4 to the box. Okay, watch this coming out of the Sunoco.
There's two Cofields.
Sorry, Jonathan Cofield. Right. Jonathan Cofield.
Yeah, watch this in the Sunoco restart zone. Here they come right about now. So look at this. Wow. Johnson,
you're right. It wasn't Caulfield. It was the...
No, Johnson spun tires,
Johnson.
Man.
It was Johnson.
Yeah,
let's go back and have a look at that. Johnson didn't light him up enough. It lit him up too much, actually.
The only thing that I can think is maybe Jonathan Cofield was trying to see if Johnson would jump the restart, and he didn't. But in doing so, I think there was a panic there, Justin, when he saw Cofield take off. Ryan Johnson spun his tires, and then this is what happened.
Yep. When you're at a pace and out of speed, isn't it? You're completely out of momentum. And at that point, you're just like, well, this everybody gets into you, isn't it? That's the situation that I saw.
Brandon Broadfoot just chimed in, and he says, and I quote, "These tires are slick on restarts. It stacks things up." So there you go.
Yeah, but Ryan Johnson's got a lot of experience as well as Caulfield. These drivers have the means at their disposal to understand and look like it, but hey, these are not amateurs, my friend. These are professional drivers. They should know how to deal with restarts.
They're professional virtual drivers, I think, is the best way of saying it. Well, yeah, watch this again as Peyton Johnson into Ryan Johnson. Oh, boy, man.
I hate to bust your bubble on that, but, you know, we're talking about some of the best in the world. Back to green.
Tough spot to restart on the bottom of new tires. There you go. Brandon Broadfoot chiming in, backing away. 7 to go here, by the way. There is attempts at overtime if need be, but hopefully we can go to the finish. Williams, high side. Here comes the 4-time winner. Randy Nichols on the bottom. It's been a quiet night, Dean, for Nichols, and now he's starting to show his strengths in the Cintas car, and Ballesteros sideways. 6 to go, back to 1 at Darlington.
Yeah, dropped 15, almost 14 places at the moment too, so biggest gainer in this race, but does he have the time? 6 to go here in Darlington to make the difference to get himself to the podium will be huge. But up the front there, Roger Diebold says, T. Bruce, I'm coming for you, my friend.
Keep an eye on the Dare car. That's Roger Diebold.
He's the only one got a shot at the moment. There's almost a second that I heard there from Randy, which is the fastest lap as well too, but 5 to go. You don't have enough time. This is not Daytona. It's not Talladega. You see him just in the background there. Roger doesn't even have enough time at the moment. Making a little bit of a mistake there. T. Bruce The number 23 could bring it home here as long as he just drives the perfect laps with 5 to go. Make it 4 now, Wes.
We had to put the 58 to the back for a lane change for changing lanes on that restart with a caution because he did spin tires. But it doesn't matter, spinning tires or not, lane change is a lane change.
58, 38? Who was the 58?
58 went to the back. Yep,
Right.
58 to the back.
58, Jonathan Cofield.
Yep.
Remember I was telling you about tires spinning.
Yep, you're right.
So he
Lane
got
change
caught
is a
for
lane
something
change.
there.
Yeah,
Wow.
lane change is a lane change.
Well, one person who doesn't want to lane change anything at the moment will be T. Bruce, because if he could just bring this one home. Fastest man the last lap was Randy, but Randy, of course, is in P3. It's a short track. You don't have enough time to overtake. You can ride that wall if you want, T. Bruce. But don't do too much. Diebold is in your rear view mirrors.
Yeah, I'm watching the 23 now. I had a call earlier saying that there was a little bit of wall riding going on. If I see it, I will penalize.
Oh, Wesley. Justin White's in the
Anybody
house.
doing some Ross Chastain stuff, boy? You about to get Chastain DQ'd. Tristan Bruce and Diebold, Nichols and Williams and Rodriguez, top 5.
He did it again.
With 2 to go.
Touched the wall a little bit. Not a lot.
I mean, it's okay to bounce off the wall, right? Rim riding the wall is like, yeah.
No, even bouncing off the wall is very frowned upon because that can be used as an advantage to slow your car down.
Yeah.
Try that in Monaco to Formula 1 GP car and you'll be out of the race in about a
Tristan
millisecond.
Bruce, guys, is coming to the white flag. Final time. Is he going to be the man to punch his ticket in? He won stage 1. He is there. Up against the outside wall, now in that second groove. Diebold can't catch him. Still back about 0.6 of a second. Tristan Bruce in the Caterpillar colors. They're all next-gen cars for the rest of the championship run. And the first man that will race for the championship at Auto Club is Tristan Bruce. Tristan Bruce wins the Murph Magical Creations 200 here in Darlington.
Yeah, it's doing SVG as well too, T-Bruce. Good drifting, yeah, my friend. Wow.
Baby, drifting. I feel like I'm in Tokyo now.
Yeah.
Tokyo, Darlington.
Hey, that's also practice for saving yourself if you get yourself in a tangle as well too, but T-Bruce knows how to drive a car there. GG's, my friend.
Look at Tristan Bruce drifting his way around the racetrack and let the celebration begin. How about this, Justin? In the Gen 4 car, Tristan Bruce punches his ticket. He's the first man we know racing for a championship in season 2.
Yep. Hey, and we were mentioning that money sound. Well, here it is. He is racing for the money.
Ka-ching!
Money, 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 money.
I don't know if you got a better memory than I do, but do you guys remember Justin and Dean last year when Tristan Bruce, I think he missed, this is back last year in the first season, he missed races, if you remember, Justin, and he tried like hell to make it into the championship round, and he just come up short at the end. This could be the year for Tristan Bruce to, if you say, run the table and make a run towards the championship, joining his friend and colleague and former rival, Jeff Murph, who won it last year.
Correct.
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, the Murph's Magical Creations 200 is done. Podium drivers coming up for the 49 North Collision Victory Lane include Bruce, Diebold, and Nichols. We talk to them next. Darlington Raceway, 1.31 miles at the end of the race distance of 200 miles. It is 10 lead changes with 8 drivers, 6 cautions for 18 laps. Drew Ballesteros is the hard charger of 10 positions. Peyton Johnson led the most laps at 84. Coming up short at the end. Tristan Bruce was the fastest man, and from the pole, Tristan Bruce for High Limit wins again. Bruce is the winner. Diebold, Nichols, top 3. We talk to them next. Trevor Williams, Josh Rodriguez, Peyton Johnson, Jeffrey Johnson, Jonathan Cofield, Cody Knott, and Drew Ballesteros. Justin, your top 10 of the checkered flag.
Yes, sir. And so Ryan Johnson, Mark Cofield, 11 and 12. 13-14, Anthony Burleson, Dane Hagen. 15-16, Buzzy Mongold, Andrew Olszewski. Now, these guys have retired from the race and were not racing in it. Ryle Meza, Matt Holmes, Brendan Broadfoot, Matt Cherry, your Season 1 champion, Jeff Mert, and Kevin Edwards, who only raced a couple laps and then retired. That will round out your entire field for this evening, as this was one of the better races of the year. Like we said, 7 cautions, 2 of them being for stages. Actually, no, 6 cautions, 2 of them for stages, 19 total laps. That's actually quite impressive considering this is a tough track to tame, as Tristan Bruce had figured out how to tame the Lady in Black. He has got his date with the Lady in Black.
And he will battle for the championship. We talk about that, this race and more. 49 North Collision post-race on the other side. Stay with us. We're still not done at Darlington as we set the stage for the final 3 in the next-gen car. Richmond on deck next. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantel, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime. Back here at the virtual Darlington Raceway is the NASRA Cup Series presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors. Playoffs have reached the semifinal, Elite 12, and the first man to punch his ticket in to the championship finale at Auto Club in 3 weeks is the driver from Denver, North Carolina. Congratulations, Tristan Bruce. Tristan, man, I think of what you went through last year. Just trying all that you could to win races, be consistent, win stages, and fell short at the end. Was there a vendetta, obviously, maybe to try to go after this championship this season? And what does it mean to win here in Darlington and do just that?
Yeah, obviously, my number one goal is to get that championship here on Wednesday nights. But, going in tonight's race, I was not looking forward to it, wasn't ready to run. I just always struggle in these cars. And this track, I'm not a fan of Darlington, but I might be after tonight. But yeah, I just, qualified on pole and did what I need to do. When you're out front, I thought is obviously the car's going to be at its best. And then I got sent to the rear with an EOL. And just driving through the field's tough, especially when you get back to like the top 8 where everyone pretty much seems to be almost the same. But, the caution with 12 to go, I didn't want it. I think I would have passed Randy and probably would have finished 4th, maybe 3rd, and I would have been okay with it. Just knowing how crazy these things get at the end, I was a little scared, but, everything fell out in my hands and worked out just right.
So listen, I know we're going to make this really quick for post-race, but can we go back for that next to last restart? What was your take of what happened and obviously trying to avoid all those things and, a pretty calm race for the most part?
Yeah, I mean, it got wild there all night. Even the initial start, the restarts are tough. The back end just wants to kick out on you pretty early. You got to short shift it right. I saw Ryan next to me get sideways and he got into me and, I kept it put me in the wall. And as soon as I came off the wall, it drifted me back into Ryan. It's just one of those things. But, yeah, I'm very lucky to survive that. And then Cofield got a lane change for spinning tires too. So that put me on the front row for the last restart and I controlled the restart, got a good jump and set sail.
Listen, final question. I'll let you go. What's the mindset for the next 3 weeks, man? Knowing that you're in the championship, do you go out? Do you try to, just go for more wins, or do you just try to get yourself acclimated with this next gen car for the next 3 weeks because you're fighting for a championship?
Yeah, obviously I want to win every race here on out. But yeah, just learn the car each week, knowing that I can lean back and just kind of chillax. I'm not going for it all now. I can be myself and do what I need to do and stay out of trouble without pushing too hard. But obviously, I'm still going to fight for the wins and try to run up front, first place every race I can here on out. But yeah, just thank you to everyone that watches me and supports me every Wednesday and Friday. Thank you guys in the booth, Justin, Brady, Cody, Dean, perfect behind the cameras each and every time you broadcast. So yep, thank you to everyone.
In his 220th NASRA start, he picks up now his 21st career win, 98th top 5, and 138th top 10. That is the driver from Denver, North Carolina, in 49 North Collision post-race victory lane of Tristan Bruce, the first driver on to the championship finale at Auto Club. Let's grab second place now and get the thoughts of Roger Diebold. Roger, you will settle for second, sir. At times you were up there, lost ground, tires gone, handling gone. What changed the deciding factor of getting second place here tonight at Darlington?
The big thing was the 3 or 4 in front of me going to the back really opened the door for me because I know they were all faster than me, so it gave me a chance. I mean, I knew we had some speed, just not as much as they did, so kind of got lucky there.
Well, buddy, obviously it's on next week to Richmond. Do you feel like you got a shot to try to win there? And, what track do you feel like could give you the opportunity to punch your ticket into the championship finale?
I probably Dega.
Okay.
I think Richmond's pretty good. We should be pretty good there. I seem to like the short tracks and the super speedway. So I feel like we're pretty confident to get to the championship race and fight it out in Auto Club.
Buddy, any sponsors?
Oh yeah. Thanks to Suss and his family for sponsoring me. Thanks to all y'all up in the booth and the admins that put all this deal on. Thanks to my buddy here that does my crew chief and spotting for me, helping me out and keeping my head on straight, and to my girlfriend that puts up with hearing me yell every week, and family and friends that watch this deal.
There you go. Roger Diebold from Monrovia. He'll finish in the number 2 position and take a bite out of crime in the Dare car. I love it. Drug abuse resistance education. I remember that as a kid going to school. Let's go to third place, ladies and gentlemen, and grab the man that'll finish third when this race is concluded here tonight. And, man, your take of things, sir? Obviously, that is the driver of Randy Nichols. Randy, 4-time winner. Randy, you kind of had a quiet night, man. Honestly, you didn't pop up in there and start to make anything chaotic happen until maybe the end. Do you feel like the car was gone? Was you out of time? What was your thoughts of Darlington and finishing obviously on the podium though? But I know you want to try to punch your ticket to race for a championship.
Yeah, I think I just wanted to get to the end and, not wreck the car at all, trying to push it to catch Tristan or Roger. But, hey, we made it to the end and I didn't cause any issues tonight. So that's a big plus.
Well, I'll tell you what, obviously this car, now you move to the next gen car. As the man that's the high seed, right? I mean, you're the guy that's pretty much got the most wins of the season. You've been consistent. It's been a good year for the Houston, Texas driver. Please segue this into thanking your sponsors also. What would you say about the next gen car for the next 3 weeks to race for a championship there, Randy?
I think it's going to be pretty interesting. I mean, with the car being pretty equal and allowing all the drivers to be pretty equal, it'll be pretty good and fun to watch. But yeah, thanks to Suss's family for putting this whole thing on, and thanks to you guys for broadcasting these races.
There you go. By the way, Roger Diebold, career start 177 tonight. He has 4 career wins, 57 top 5s, and 102 top 10s. And for the man, of course, there of Mr. Randy Nichols, this is career start number 30 tonight for him for NASRA. He has 8 career wins, now 18 top 5s, and 20 top 10s. There's the thoughts of the drivers in the podium. 49 North Collision LLC, Victory Lane, post-race. And by the way, they're located right off of 40 and 85 in Burlington. When I do all my announcing at Caraway and Hickory and everything on the west side of the state of North Carolina or wherever else I traveled to, I go right past that place.
Australia.
So we appreciate them. Yeah. Yes, Australia. So, all right. Final thoughts, Dean, Justin, on to Richmond, short track racing, and never fret, boys, the next gen car to decide the championship, including the last 2 rounds of the Elite 12. Always a pleasure. Justin, you're first. Dean, what you got, buddy? What you got, Dean?
Well, damn. I mean, if this is the race that we're going to see, but we're switching over to the next gens. So you got to look at those previous drivers that have been solid in Daytona, of course, Kansas, Atlanta, but it's different tracks, of course, we're switching over here. So, I don't know. Justin, and Justin's also going to throw a spanner in the mix as well, too, mate. He's going to make it easy for these drivers. He's going to just flip it around a little bit in those stage breaks. Justin?
But Justin's gone.
Oh.
Those next-gen cars, I think, are going to be a question mark for some. For some drivers that are high contenders this year, there's an opportunity where we can see the genius appear. But for the ones that are struggling in the next-gen car, that are not fans of the next-gen car, we are going to see the frustration settle in. Strap in, short track racing, super speedway racing, intermediate progressive banking, the final 3 races for the championship are sure to be, without a doubt, pretty damn virtually exciting. As always, thank you again to Florida Cabinet Distributors of the NASRA Cup Series. Justin White, the Series Director. Thank you, as always, to everybody at NASRA for letting us be ourselves, have the personalities that we love, and entertaining you, whether you're watching or listening. Thanks, as always, to Brady LaBeouf and, of course, Vice President as well, leading things right now in Brady's absence, Mr. Cody Knott. For Big Osteen Hopton, Justin White when he pops in, I'm Wesley Outland. Thanks for joining us. To Tristan Bruce, winning Darlington. He's on to the championship finale at Auto Club, and there's still 2 more weeks to lock in more. We'll see you next week in Richmond.